it though. But it's
well, thanks for being polite. We have some people that are being rude today. You know,
When it comes to moral debates, people get heated.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Would you say you're a good moral person?
I would say that my morals have been shaped by where I grew up. I went to church for a while. I was a Lutheran. And I think that God means different things to different people. So yeah, I guess I am sort of a moral person.
Okay. Do you think you've kept the 10 Commandments? You know those, familiar with those?
I am familiar with the 10 Commandments.
Okay, yeah, good.
I think I don't want to specifically say that I have, obeyed them religiously.
When these people tell a lie, it makes them.
That'd be a lie, right? That'd be a violation of the 9th commandment. So, like, here's an example. How many lies do you think you've told in your life?
Probably many.
Okay.
Or actually, definitely many.
Yeah. Well, good. I believe you. What would you be called then if you've told a lot of lies?
Some people would call it being a sinner.
Yeah, more specifically though.
But I would just call it being human.
Well, it starts with an L and it rhymes with fire.
There is a
liar, right? Very good, very good. What's your major, by the way?
I'm a poli-sci.
Wow, very cool. I'm John. Sorry to say I graduated from OIT, mechanical engineering, but hey, we can still be friends, right? So, then, have you ever stolen anything? Like regardless of the size and the value, even downloading things that...
Probably yes, but I think everyone's stolen something.
Yeah, you're right, exactly. Yeah, that's you hit it right on a nail right on the head. Perfect. So you'd be a lying thief then, right? According to that, yeah. And then have you ever used God's name in vain, do you think?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. So then you'd be a blaspheming, lying thief. Yeah. And have you ever looked at somebody with lust before, do you think?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. So according to Jesus, you'd be an adulterer at heart. So then here's the kind of the summation, saying or you're a good person or being perfect, whatever it would be, but admitting to be an adulterer at heart and a blaspheming liar and a thief. So, according to that, would you be innocent or guilty on the day of judgment, do you think?
On the day of judgment?
Yeah. If you died today and you stood before God and his throne, would you be innocent or guilty? What do you think?
According to the criteria you've laid out, I'd be innocent. But
innocent?
Or no,
really?
Guilty.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Say, man, you were, I was tracking with you and then I lost you. Okay, no.
But one thing that I learned from my Lutheran pastor is that one of the ideas of God is his everlasting grace, is that people are inherently sinners, people are inherently blasphemous liars.
That's true.
And God and Jesus is a place of forgiveness where you can go and you can say, I have sinned, and God say it's human to sin. And I forgive you, and I love you for being honest. And that is sort of the ideology, I guess, that I was raised on. And so that has definitely been my most prevalent impression of God.
Yeah.
And while, I'm not sure, to be honest, I'm not sure God exists. I'm not sure on that front.
You sound very honest. So if God were to judge you then, you'd be guilty. Would you go to heaven or hell, do you think, based on the sins that you told me about?
I think it depends on your interpretation of heaven and hell and how God would judge you. I think is my final answer.
Okay.
I think in terms of forgiveness, you might go to heaven, but in terms of God being a more harsh judging figure, you might go to hell.
Yeah, he said all the books will be open, so he's going to be judging by the book of the law, the 10 Commandments. And so you see that you've violated those. Yeah, just a second, and we'll have a conversation.
Sorry,
loved it. Yeah, but and I don't know if harsh is a real good descriptor, but he's a just and holy God. So, like, for instance, maybe ask your opinion. You're familiar with who Adolf Hitler was, right?
Very familiar.
Where do you think he is now?
Where do I think he is?
He's dead, right?
Yes.
Committed suicide with his mistress. So where do you think he ended up?
Argentina.
That wasn't on the choice list. Wasn't on the menu. Heaven or hell? What do you think?
That is a conspiracy, though.
By the definition we're working off of here, hell.
Yeah. And I think you've chosen rightly, because if you murder yourself and you're committing adultery in the process, I mean, it's pretty hands down, it's pretty horrible. And he did some horrible things. And if he would have repented and trusted in Jesus, he could have been saved. Like, you're familiar with the account of the thief on the cross who cried out to Jesus at the last minute? Yeah, that's like a deathbed conversion, but they're very rare.